Bruno Fernandes has dropped one of the most revealing interviews of his Manchester United career. He's admitted the club were prepared to let him leave. Saudi interest was real, the money was higher, and from the club side, he felt that if he left, it wouldn't have been a disaster. That hurt him, not just professionally, but emotionally. Bruno says he stayed because he genuinely loves Manchester United, because of his family, and because Ruben Amorim made it clear he wanted him here. But listen closely to the tone. This doesn't sound like a player who feels secure. It sounds like someone walking a tightrope. Valued, but only if trophies come. Trusted, but only while age isn't a factor. Replaceable, the moment the cycle turns. Now here's my view. You don't sell Bruno. He's still our best player. He's still our leader. He's still the one player who decides games at this club. But keeping Bruno creates a problem, and that's a real one. Because if Bruno plays, and we all know he has to, what happens to Kobbie Mainoo? Do you bench your most talented young midfielder? Do you stunt his development? Or does the manager now have to reshape the entire midfield to fit them both? That's the real tension, not Bruno leaving, but how United evolve around him. Does Mainoo become the deeper controller? Does Bruno move higher and lose defensive responsibility? Or does Amorim have to adjust the system to make them both work together? Because forcing this doesn't help anyone. Now let's zoom out, because Jan matters here. The big breaking story is Antoine Semenyo. United are firmly in the race, and this is exciting. Semenyo is powerful, direct, press-resistant, Premier League proven. He fixes problem United actually have. And if this still happens, it's a serious statement. And I'd be genuinely excited to see him in this team. But then there's a secondary piece. Manuel Ugarte, he's open to leaving. OGC Nice are pushing for a loan, and suddenly the midfield question gets louder. If Ugarte goes, who replaces him? Do United bring in another ball winner, or does Mainoo inherit that responsibility? Again, it all links back to Bruno. And then there was last night, Kobbie Mainoo's brother wearing that T-shirt at Old Trafford. Was it emotional? Yes. Was it slightly understandable? Maybe. Was it helpful? Absolutely not. It adds pressure to a young player who doesn't need it, and it turns a football discussion into a narrative circus. This isn't isolated news, it's all connected. Bruno questioning his place, midfield balance issues, transfer movement, fan frustration. Jan won't just be about signings, it will be about direction, and whether this club finally builds a system instead of reacting to moments.